Alrighty, good afternoon, everybody. Optimum pre-sales. It's a fun time. Can't wait to get stuck into some new product. Only about 2 weeks away, which is great. Everyone's piling onto the stream now. We do have a monstrous procession of live teams we have to run here. I think there's 11 randoms we're going to run. Conveniently, Jenks decided not to be in here at work today. Thank you, Jenks. Why is that doing that? Let me just check something, guys. That should be fine. That should be fine. All right. 11 people, 12 people. That's probably good enough for us to go. Welcome to our Jimmy Breaks. Not going to do that for every break. We have got 9 2 boxes and 2 3 boxes. I'm going to run the teams. I will read them out afterwards. I'll, of course, post them into all the threads. There will be cross-break trading. Now, for people that haven't been in breaks with us before or just need a refresher, you can swap between any like-for-like break. So if you have a team in break 865, which is a double optimum, and you want to trade with someone in break 866 that's double optimum, that is completely fine. What you cannot do is trade a team in a 2-box into a team in a 3-box or vice versa. So please make sure you tag the page once you've done a trade. Both sides need to confirm. So if I do a trade with Minx, propose the trade, they agree, and then everyone has to like it. That way we can then process the trade. It can get pretty hectic and pretty manic. Marquis Matty Tar, he lives for cross-break trades. So he will certainly keep his eye over it. We'll probably do a sweep tomorrow, and then we will do sweeps every couple of days. There is plenty of time. Don't stress. We will always do a final sweep before the breaks begin. For people that are messaging, we will post some more breaks tonight. It's going to be an absolute shitstorm with notifications because everyone's going to be cross-break trading. But keep your eye on your notifications. We will put up a hype post. Maybe some 2 boxes, maybe 3 boxes, maybe some half cases or 6 boxes. I don't know. We'll see how the night goes. All right, I've dragged my feet long enough and trying to avoid doing these. Well, not avoid, but delaying the inevitable. Let's get this started. We will randomize each team list 7 times. The verification links and the teams will be put in each post. All right, let's go. 865. Good luck, everyone. Our first of our 2 boxes, the first break we will be doing for the release. Round 1, round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final spin. Flag Mantle up the top. And the doggies down the bottom. So Chris Maddock has Fremantle. Pricey has Richmond. Aidan Norris, the Suns. Wade Stevens, Sydney. Brooksy's got Adelaide. Kane Daniels, Hawthorn. Sammy Marr, Brisbane. Dean Sainsbury, Collingwood. Daniel Moychek, North Melbourne. Lee Brown, St Kilda. Glenn McAllister, Melbourne. Graham Price, West Coast. Asher Ezekiel, Port Adelaide. Oren Flamfish has Geelong. Django has Essendon. Matthew Shaw has Carlton. Brent Hone has the Giants, and Wayne Ritchie has the Dogs. Moving on to 866, 2 boxes. Here we go. Round 1, round 2, round 3, 4, 5, 6. Final spin. Flag Mantle again at the top. Wow. Wade Stevens has Fremantle. Gribbler has the Dogs. Asher Ezekiel's got Port Adelaide. Don Narmold's got Collingwood. Kane Daniels has Geelong. David Hunter has St Kilda. Sammy Marr, Essendon. Flam has Sydney. Aidan Norris, Hawthorn. Brooksy has Melbourne. Tom Egman's got North Melbourne. Steve Cullen's got my Tigers. Sean Price has the Suns. Anthony Jagers, Carlton. Dean Sainsbury, Brisbane. Timmy Content, Adelaide. James Williams, West Coast. And Damon Bryant has the GWS Giants. Moving on to 8-6-7. Good luck. Round 1, round 2, round 3, 4, 5, 6. Final spin. The Giants up the top this time. Carlton down the bottom. Flam has the Giants. Gribble's got Essendon. Jimmy Chang's got Sydney. Tom Vegman's got Hawthorn. Pricey's got the Suns. Aidan Norris, West Coast. Brooksy's got the Dogs. Tom Bongiorno's got Fremantle. Wado's got North Melbourne. Timmy Content, Melbourne. Glenn McAllister, Geelong. Dean Sainsbury, Collingwood. Luke Veith, Adelaide. Simon Gurr, Brisbane. Sam Marr, Port Adelaide. Jimmy Dalton, not Johnny. That's a misprint, which I will fix up. Has St Kilda. Scott Kretschmer's got my Mighty Tigers. And Brad Lawson has Carlton. Moving on to 8-6-8. People are wondering, this is a paid, verified version of Randog. That's why we have verification links, timestamps, all that kind of stuff. You can go back and see where each team was in every spin. That's round 5. That's round 6. Final spin. Port Adelaide, the top, and the Mighty D's down the bottom. Kane Daniels, Box Break TV's got Port Adelaide. Wade Stevens has Geelong. Jimmy Chang at Brisbane. Tom Vegman, Adelaide. Aidan Norris, North Melbourne. Sammy Marr, West Coast. Asher Ezekiel, Sydney. Adam Royal, Collingwood. Jimmy Dalton, Hawthorn. Daniel Moychek, the Suns. Lukey Veith, the Giants. Pricey has Fremantle. Simon Gurr has Essendon. Gribbler's got my Mighty Tigers. Dean Sainsbury has St Kilda. Jamie Fogg has Carlton. Simon Ward has the Dogs. And Rich Locke has Melbourne, which is a PC, I believe. 8-6-9. Here we go. Round 1. Round 2. Round 3. Round 4. Round 5. That's 6. And this is the final spin with the West Coast Eagles up the top. And the Suns down the bottom. Kane Daniels, West Coast. Wade Stevens, Essendon. Jimmy Chang, Geelong. Brooksy's got the Giants. Aidan Norris has Collingwood. Lukey Veith has the Dogs. Daniel Moychek has North Melbourne. Brody Arnett's got my Tigers. Pricey has St Kilda. Simon Gurr has Port Adelaide. Dean Sainsbury, Fremantle. Jamie Fogg, Brisbane. Chris Spargo, Sydney. Tom Vegman, Melbourne. Dan Farr, Adelaide. Harry Steed, Hawthorn. James McElroy's got Carlton. And the Flam has the Gold Coast Suns. 870. Here we go. 2 boxes. Optimum. Round 1. Round 2. Round 3. Round 4. 5. 6. Final spin. Port Adelaide again at the top. And the Doggies down at the bottom. Wade Stevens has Port Adelaide. Asher's got Hawthorn. Dylan's got North Melbourne. Rich Locke has the Giants. Daniel Moychek has Collingwood. Luke Veith has Brisbane. Dean Sainsbury, Adelaide. Aidan Norris, Melbourne. Sammy Marr has the Suns. James McElroy has Essendon. Matt Brooks has got Carlton. Sean Brooks has got the Saints. Sean Price has Sydney. Brody Arnett has Fremantle. Ryan Burrows has Geelong. Chris Maddock has West Coast. Laura Collins has got my Mighty Tigers. And Graham Price rounds it out with the Western Bulldogs. 8-7-1. 2 boxer. Here we go. Quick drink. That was round 1. This is round 2. Round 3. 4. 5. 6. Final spin. Flag mantle back on top. The Hawks down the bottom. Rich Locke has Fremantle. Lukey Hicks has the Giants. Rodney McGrath has North Melbourne. Flam's got his PC Essendon. Michael Steele has Adelaide. Gribbler has Carlton. Brooksy has Sydney. Tim Upton, Collingwood. Dean Sainsbury, Brisbane. Clay Walsh, West Coast. Andrew Alabakis, the Suns. Jesse Andrews, the Saints. Wayne Ritchie, Geelong. Joanna Papp, Western Bulldogs. Mario's got my Mighty Tigers, which are his Tigers as well. Django has Melbourne. Carl Thompson has Port Adelaide. And Lukey Veith has Hawthorn. Moving on to 872. Here we go. Round 1. Round 2. Round 3. 4. 5. 6. Final spin. Round 7. Mighty Tigers up top, as they should be. Melbourne down the bottom. Timmy Upton has the Tigers. Christian Smith has Adelaide. Dean Sainsbury, Geelong. Rodney McGrath, Port Adelaide. Matt Wright, Collingwood. Rebecca's got North Melbourne. Lukey Veith, Carlton. Alex Pescott, Fremantle. Rich Locke, the Dogs. Josh Wells, Sydney. Michael Steele, West Coast. Daniel Moychek, Hawthorn. Jamie Fogg, Essendon. Dan Farr, the Suns. James Boothie, the Saints. David Connors, Brisbane. Brody Arnott, the Giants. Sagar has Melbourne. Moving on to 873, our final 2-boxer. Here we go. Round 1, round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final spin. Tigers again on top. Timmy Content has the Tigers. Anthony Jagus the Giants. BJ's got the Saints. Dards has got Essendon. Daniel Moychek, Geelong. Daniel Lyons, Carlton. Jesse Andrews, Port Adelaide. Rodney McGrath, Adelaide. Tim Upton, West Coast. Dylan, Melbourne. Liam Stacey, Brisbane. Dean Sainsbury, Hawthorn. Michael Steele, the Dogs. Simon Gurr, North Melbourne. Ray Hergstrom, Fremantle. Shane Hollow, Collingwood. Brooksy's got the Suns. And Dards has got the Sydney Swans. All right, 2 3-boxes here, 874. Good luck. Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, 6, and final spin gets the Suns up the top and Sydney down the bottom. Lukey Veith has the Suns. Corey Phillips, Fremantle. Daniel Moychek, the Dogs. Dards has got Carlton. Aidan Norris, Geelong. Harps has got Brisbane. Rodney McGrath, Essendon. Steely's got my Tigers. Dean Sainsbury, West Coast. James Williams, North Melbourne. Andrew Peck, Collingwood. Ashley McMahon's Port Adelaide. That's a PC for him. Andrew Alabakis, St Kilda. Bern Roshman's got the Hawks. Steve Morgan, Melbourne. Dards has got the Giants. Josh Wells, Adelaide. And Jill Willis has Sydney. Oh, last one, 875. Good luck, everybody. Round 1, round 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and final spin. Flag Mantle. Well and truly has been winning the randoms. Oh, that's not right. Why didn't I post? Daniel Moychek has Fremantle. Bern Roshman's got St Kilda. Lukey Veith, Melbourne. Dards has Carlton. Dean Sainsbury, Hawthorn. Captain McMahon, Port Adelaide again. Well done, Ash. Blair Taylor, Geelong. Cameron Clapton, Brisbane. Michael Steele, Essendon. Ming Poon, the Giants. Andrew Peck, North Melbourne. Dards has the Suns. Kieran Murphy, the Dogs. Sam Marr, Sydney. Marcus Lane has Adelaide. Rich Locke has Collingwood. Steve Morgan has West Coast. And Richard Tyrrell has my Mighty Tigers. Thank you, everyone. I will post these up and the verification links. It'll take me a few minutes, and then you guys can start to get trading. Stay tuned for more breaks tonight at RGV. Ciao.